Hello, it's Dominique. I want to share with you a project I worked on yesterday. This is a little kit. I went shopping at Hobby Lobby the other day because I needed some envelopes, and then I saw that they have, I think it's new, I've never seen it before. It's the Paper Studio Baby Board Paper Crafting Kit. It's amazing because what I saw in it, they have 10 sheets of paper, 5 different designs, 2 of each. That's not a lot. Like, you can make only a small project, and I had in mind a little bigger project, so I added some sheets that I had in my stash, like the open stock from Joanne. I always have a box of those sheets, every color and all that. So I used that, and what I really liked about it is they had a alphabet sticker sheet. They have all this nice sticker sheet as well, cute things for embellishment, and they have all of these. They're cardstock cutouts or die cuts. They're really, really cute. So I thought that was really interesting, and the 3 frames here really appealed to me. So I'm going to show you what I made with that. Also, what I did is I bought these stickers because they're really a nice color, as you can see, really matching the colors. And I bought some of these little blings here. They're not shiny. They're kind of enamels, small, tiny little enamels, but they're all with the sticky underneath. And this is the Paper Studio Gemstones. They're the turquoise ones. And I used some of this that I had in my stash, but you can buy this at Hobby Lobby as well. There's little leaves here, like this. So I want to show you what I made. And this is not for someone that I know. So I left this little plate here blank, and I included inside the alphabet sticker sheet so they can put a name on it. So this is what it looks like. I think it's completely amazing. Also, I got some flowers from, and they had this color which really matched the animals, and these for the leaves. And then also they have the turquoise, and I added some of the beige ivory ones that I had. Put some here, and I had those little bugs, kind of metal bugs, and they're from the you call them those little strings that you have at Joanne, where you have all those bead strings. So I have a little bit of every little bug that you can find. I have a couple of birds here that are a nice color as well. And I said, okay, this is going to be so nice that I'm going to put some metal corners. So I got some metal corners on each corner here. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Here I put some nice fabric that I thought would be really nice to match this. Here the back sheet here is one of my papers that I had bought at Joanne, the open stock. I had it in my stash, and also this glittery one as well. This is from the paper collection, and I did this plate with this little picot underneath, and I got some, I think I had 2 layers of chipboard, medium weight chipboard underneath this plate that is made with medium weight chipboard as well. And I have this little owl here, and this is a really nice trim. It's like cork. It looks like cork pieces, really sliced thin, but it's a trim. I bought this at Hobby Lobby as well, and I put a ribbon here that had the turquoise and a little bit of gold line here on each side. So I made sure that when I glued this part here, that I was right. I could see exactly on each side the little bit of gold here. Here I can't see very much, but pretty much everywhere I can see it. So here I used one of the cutouts, the die cuts from the collection, and this frame here, and put some flowers. It's pretty cool. And here I put some ribbons that are matching too. Didn't put too much because this is for a boy, and I had this thing, and I didn't want to put the chain with some beads on it, so I just put that there, and I thought it was cute. And this is Tim Holtz pin here, and this is the back again with this same trim here, and paper I had in my stash, and I used some of those stickers there that I had bought. So I'm going to show you the inside. So the thing is that I wanted to have a big album, but not too thick. As you can see, it's about 2 inches thick. A little bit like a storybook, and it's like the story of this baby. So I think it was a great idea. And also I made it this size because I had an interaction I had made in the vintage album I had made for a swap lately, and I really like the interaction, which is the last one in the last cover. You're going to see it, and this is the size that I had to go for. This is as small as I could get for that interaction to fit in the album. So here I use this ribbon that I had in my stash as well. So this turns like this, opens like this. So here I used my hinge system, which is the easiest page on in the world, which is just a piece of cardstock that's folded like this. So you have 3 spaces of about a little bit more than a 1/4 inch gusset, 2 gussets, and then the one that's glued onto the page, to the spine here too. So I have 2 pages like this, and the front and the back, and you get to decorate on each side. So I really wanted to have like flat pages that flip, a little bit like a storybook, and I didn't want to have too many interactions. That was the point of doing this. So it's really simple. So anybody new, like, this is a good starter project. Here I made a pocket, and I made sure that I folded here on the bottom as well, because I fold on each side. Sometimes I just glue the bottom, but it's flatter envelope or pocket, and I really want it to be thicker, so I just folded this part here so that I could put a couple of cards in there. And the alphabet stickers, these are what they are, and those letters are pretty big, what comes into the package. So if you want smaller ones, you have to buy them separately. If you have a long name to put on it, like if it's Luke, it would fit on there, but if it's Isabel, it wouldn't fit, so they would have to buy smaller ones. But I still put them in there because I'm not going to use them anyways. And here I have a couple of cards using the scraps that I had here. Just a little card. I just covered this, and I like making these what I called incrustations. That's putting little pieces of paper really cut into little pieces in distress. And it looks like there's a lot of work in this thing. And this one here, I had this little scrap left, so I said, okay, I'm going to put it down here. And I had this big piece of tree, because there were 2 pieces of this sheet, and I didn't use it as much, so I didn't want to repeat so much of the trees. So I had this piece. I said, I'm going to make like a large tag, and I matted it in the back so they can put 2 wallet-sized photos here. And just goes in here. And also here, what I did is I glued the bottom and the side of the tent so they can tuck something there, a little message, something. I could maybe make a small card and just put it there. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I still have a little bit of scraps left. So this fits all in there. That's why I made it thicker with the wrapping on the bottom. So page 1. So this is glued all around, but on the edge. So if they want to put a picture, they can slide it underneath here. And also there's a part here, I'm going to show you with a piece of paper here. So they can slide it underneath here as well. See? It goes all the way here. So this one's not supposed to be glued on. There. See, it goes there. So they can have it a little bit wider, and they just slide it in, and then they can tuck it underneath too, because I only glued the edge, the lower edge, all the outside edge of the frame. Or they can just glue the picture inside, and then it can go underneath here, right here. I use some of those stickers here, and this cute little trim with the leaves. So this opens like this. Here you have, so I've done a lot of this, just the matting with 3 pieces, and then I just decorated either with the stickers or with the die cuts that come with the collection. So this is 5 by 7, and here this page is a piece that's with a little piece of little strip of paper that's got a little gusset. It's glued onto the page, the front page. So this is extra on the page, because the way that I make these pages, the easiest page on earth, is you can just make interactions on each side. If you want to make larger interactions, then you would need to have a larger piece. I would go maybe 1/2 inch here, and then a little bit larger on the gussets as well. But here I knew that I was making like really thin and flat interactions, so I didn't go too thick. So this one here, so there's a photo here, and here's a piece that I wanted to have a 1/2 page. So this piece of paper, the 8.5 by 11, was going a little further here, but I didn't want it to go that far. I wanted really to have a 1/2 page, so I just cut it there. I could have left it there, but I decided to have just 1/2 page. I think it's really cool. And I made this card here. I used some scraps that I had, and again, this thing here, I think it's such a nice trim, so I decided to put it on these cards so that they really look nice. So this is it. This is the back of it. Or you can also, no, I would go that way, because I don't want to have like this pattern here repeating, so let's make it different. And here you can tuck something in here. This is just a photo mat here, you can tuck underneath here. So this is the first page of that interaction. And here I put a tree here, and then 2 pieces for the photo mats that are kind of 4 by 4. This piece here and this here is glued just in the center so they can tuck a photo underneath this way and this way. These here are two half page pockets. So you open it like this, you open this, and then this is a card. So you can put photo, journaling, another photo here, so I didn't mat all of this. And this is just an envelope that's cut on this side. It's glued on the edge, like where you glue the envelope, and then it's cut on each side just a little bit. And it's got the opening here with a little piece of, little strip of paper to glue it onto the page, and then this one's just left open. And then I have a ribbon here and one here, so then you just put the card in, and you just tie those back. And I did that, both pages, like this page and then the other one here, are very similar. There's not much difference between the two. So that's all there is to these here. And then they can still put a picture here, and this I glued the whole thing, so they can put a smaller picture on the face of this face of the envelope, and they can put another one here, and this one I left open. This one is so thin that I glued the whole thing. And I put some of these blings, you're going to see them all over the place here, pretty much. So that's that one. Next here you have smaller photo, a larger photo. This is 4 by 6, I think, or maybe a little smaller. I think it's 3.5 by 5, 4 by 5, 5 by 7 again. You can do journaling here. You kind of have lines to write on them. Here you have two larger photos, and then you can tuck underneath this one. And here you have, again, this is a book, but here you can tuck a photo, and then it can go underneath right here, all the way down here. I just glued this part here. So a large photo where you have something here and it's not hiding too much. And this is a journal book, so it's just opening like this. Here you have a pocket. Here you have this journal book, and here you have another pocket, so you can tuck something in there. Again, the trees and the trees. I really like the trees and the animals. And also I wanted to show you also that I've used the frame. So I had the first frame here. They have 3 in the package. This one here, I thought it was the nicest one, so I put it on the front. And then you have this one here and this one here. So you have the three frames. That's why I decided to make two pages only here. This is crooked. And I wanted to repeat pretty much the pages, except for the journal. There's only one journal. The other one has another interaction there. So that's that page. And then here again, you can slide a photo here, and then you can still tuck underneath here and here, or you just glue it here, and this is all left open. The whole thing is left open here. It's glued all the way to here, because I didn't want to glue just the legs, because then it would have been flopping, so I glued up to here. They can put a 4 by 6 pretty much. Maybe they need to crop it a little bit. And this opens here, so again here, photo here, maybe journaling here. Again, the book here. This one is different paper. And this one here. 2 photos can tuck here. This one you have a big photo that can tuck here. And you have 2 photos here. The envelopes again. Different colors and different die cuts. Here again, you can tuck something here. So here I have the one picture that can tuck here. No, I glued it all because I thought it would be flapping all over the place. But here I think I left it. Yeah, I left this one here open for the legs, like this. Just like this. Or they can journal here if they want to. But this one I glued all the way. Again, the tree here. I took advantage of that long tree to make my long strips of paper. And then this opens here. One more here, like this. 2 more here. I've glued only the corner here, so you can put photos, and then they can tuck underneath right there. Like this, and like this. And the papers are beautiful. I like this boho with the tents, and the feathers, and the arrows, and then the dream catchers. And here I just made a simple pocket, and I have this in my paper that I had made for another project which I didn't use, so I said, okay, I'm going to put that in here. And this is the interaction that made me make my my pages that big. So this is made with 6 envelopes. I had made a little express video tutorial on this one, so if you want to know how to make this, I'm going to put the link underneath right here in the comment box. So you'll see what it is. So this is like for a photo. I left this open. I just glued on this, yeah, here in L shape. And so here you have a pocket. You can do a small photo, a larger one here. Same here, pocket, photo. You can tuck something underneath here. And then it's getting larger, so you have a larger here. You can tuck, put a photo right here. Same here, journaling here. You have a pocket here, photo here, journal here. So we're getting to the largest ones. This one, I don't know why it's there, but anyways. And this one here can tuck something here, can put a photo, tuck here, and tuck here. And here you have an opening, so you can put something in there and still have access. I didn't glue all the way to the edge so that you could have access there. Put a little piece of this here and in there. So that's what the book is about. So I'm really happy about the result, and I think it's going to please someone. And this is for sale, of course. All my albums, if it's not written sold, or it's not for a custom order. If I say in my video that it's a custom order, then that means it's not for sale, but anything else is. So there you go. I hope you liked it. If you did, you can click on the thumbs up button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can do so right now, because there are more coming. I have tutorials coming. I have a series of the file box coming in English, in French also, and then I have the Tim Holtz small folio. So if you want to get that small folio and do that nice project we're going to make, is how to take advantage of all the folio and the folded, because it can get really thick. So how to take advantage of the whole thing to make it really thick and lots of interactions in it. So make sure you watch that one too. And it's coming in March. So check it out. And then until next time, well, happy scrapping. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.